The chaparral is characterized as being very hot and dry. The winter is very mild and is usually around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Most of the rain in this biome comes in the winter. The summer is hot and dry at up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This makes fires and droughts very common. Closeness to the sea provides a slightly longer winter rainy season than nearby temperate deserts have, and fogs during the spring and the fall reduce evaporation. People like living in this biome because of its moderate, sunny climate with mild, wet winters and warm, dry summers. Chaparrals lie in a belt of prevailing westerly winds. This is one of the reasons that this biome is found mainly on the western sides of the continents. Chaparrals are found along coastal areas of Southern California, the Mediterranean Sea, central Chile, and southern Australia. You can find this biome in a section of the Sierra Nevada. Its latitude range is 53 degrees to 65 degrees north in the coastal range, but the mountain range is at 32 degrees to 60 degrees north.
Most chaparral plants have large leaves which hold moisture. The plants are also very well adapted to fires. Plants in the chaparral often have root systems designed to get as much water as possible. The blue oak is native to the state of California on the western coast of North America. In its natural habitat, it grows in the valleys and lower slopes of the coast ranges, the lower western foothills of the Sierra Nevada, and the north slope of the San Gabriel Mountains. Blue oaks are adapted to drought and dry climates. They can survive temperatures above 100 degrees Fahrenheit for several weeks at a time. Coyote brush is a common chaparral plant in California and Oregon. One of the tricks coyote brush uses is to take on a different shape depending on where it lives. Shaped by salt spray and winds, it hugs low to the ground and forms a ground cover on dunes, ridges, and plains. In protected places like moist canyons and northwest slopes, it grows into tall, mounded shrubs. The chaparral biome is one of the environments where sagebrush can be found. The sagebrush survives its dry environment because of some of its adaptations. When rain is scarce, its deep tap roots find water. But when it does rain, it has shallow roots that are spread out below the surface to absorb the water. When it is very dry, sagebrush can still be living but look dead. When this happens, it can get uprooted and spread its seeds when blown by the wind. The cactus wren lives in the arid and semi-arid deserts of southwestern United States and the chaparral of Southern California and northern Mexico. The cactus wren is very adaptable to changing environments, as long as native chaparral plants are provided to build its rather large nest in. The gray fox can be found from Ontario, Canada, throughout the central and southwestern United States down to Venezuela. It also lives in the chaparral of California and Mexico. The gray fox is the only member of the dog family that can climb trees. It will climb a tree to escape its enemies. Gray foxes are nocturnal animals and go back to their den during the day. The gray fox is plentiful in the wild. It often helps the farmer by eating rodents. The western spotted skunk is an animal that lives in the chaparral biome of southwestern California and in areas in between Costa Rica and British Columbia, Canada. This animal can live in a variety of temperatures. The western spotted skunk builds a den out of a hole in the ground and lines it with leaves. All skunks can spray their predators. The San Joaquin kit fox inhabits the chaparral grasslands and scrublands of the San Joaquin Valley of California. An adaptation for the heat of the desert is the size of their ears. The ears of the kit fox are big and they act like radiators, cooling the fox. Digging dens is another way they adapt to coping with the heat of the desert. The den is cool under the tree roots and out of the heat. The kit fox's fur changes color from gray in the winter to tan in the summer to camouflage it.
The soil of a chaparral is very thin and not very fertile. It is very nutrient poor and vulnerable to erosion. The erosion of the soil can leave behind bare rock and clay. Therefore, only plants that have special adaptations to surviving in hot, dry soil are able to exist within the biome. Ecosystem services provided by the chaparral include allowing underground water supplies to recharge, moderating local climates, and providing important habitats for an assortment of animals, and it offers a unique opportunity to remain connected to nature on a local level. Humans have hurt the California chaparral by cutting down trees, which animals and birds live in, to create firewood. In some ways, people have helped the chaparral by repairing areas and water sources which have been destroyed by domestic animals and water diversions.
Chaparrals. 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 On the coastal areas of southern Cali, southern Australia, and central Chile, live thickets of shrubs which are spiny. Ouch, be careful, you might poke your hiney. Chaparral is the name of this biome. Hot summers, weak winters are what's shown. Yucca is one of the main plants grown. Lizards and deers call this place home. Yeah. Chaparrals. Chaparrals. Mountain slopes, rocky hills, and flat plains. Periodic fires is how it maintains. Usually started by lightning when it rains. It's always how it's been. It's how it will remain. Many reside due to the climate. Be careful of the fire. You'll have to fight it. Homes are gone when it ignites. Even slips in the rain. Mudslides. Chaparrals. Chaparrals. Everything is toasty after a burnout. More green on the way. New seeds sprout. No need to freak about a burned route. Mama Nature has a way of working it out. Chaparrals. Chaparrals.